If Hatsan made vehicles, they'd make tractors, I think. Hi guys, this is Racknload. Now, that's no disrespect to Hatsan, okay? Let's just get that out of the way first of all. Hatsans have come quite a long way in recent years. I mean, I've had one of the very first Hatsan MPA shotguns. A lot of people slate them, but at the time, you know, you could get one for like £450 here in the UK. And if you was new to the, you know, the practical shotgun circuit or scene, then it was perfect rather than sort of splashing out 1,500 quid on like a Benelli or something like that, an M2 or something like that. You know, it's kind of sort of got you out there and shooting basically on a budget. Nothing wrong with Hatsans whatsoever. Yeah, they're Turkish. Turkish guns have come a long way. You know, is what it is. Nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with them. For the price point, nothing wrong with them whatsoever. What have we got here anyway? Well, this is the Hatsan Factor PCP air rifle. This one is in .22 caliber. And do you know what? Yeah, it's a little bit industrial, but it's not bad for the price point. Sub £500. What's not to like? Ideal for hunting, around the farmyard, something like that. You ain't really got to worry about knocking it about too much. It's, like I said, pretty industrial. Right, I'll throw out a few specs, although there are a few specs that I haven't got, such as weight and a few other bits. But basically, this is a side lever PCP pre-charged multi-shot air rifle. Okay, I'm just reading off my list. Available in 177, which is 4.5mm, or 22, which is 5.5mm. It's got a 3-power adjustable transfer port. I didn't mess with that. And it's got an externally adjustable hammer preload as well, which is like a little switch at the back here. Again, didn't mess with that. 1/2-inch UNF threaded at the barrel or at the muzzle even. Precision rifled and choked steel barrel for accuracy. Again, I'm reading off their specs list. Detachable 24-shot magazine in 177, 21-shot in 22. 500cc detachable aluminium air bottle. You can get spare ones. You can also get a 580cc carbon fiber one if you require it or if you want to upgrade to it. Okay. Foster quick disconnect male fitting on the rifle, and you get obviously the female bit in the box. I'll show you that in a bit. Built-in pressure gauge. 6 position, I think it's a 6 position AR-15 style stock on a buffer tube with castle nuts. That looks pretty cool, pretty tactical. Picatinny rail on the top. It is actually, it's got an integrated Picatinny rail and 11mm rail as well on top. Again, I'll show you that in a little bit. Quattro trigger, 2-stage adjustable. They say match trigger. I thought the trigger was a little bit heavy. Again, I didn't really mess with it, but just using it sort of straight out of box, so to speak. Yeah, the triggers are, yeah. What else we got? The trigger, you can adjust the actual trigger shoe as well, or the blade, so to speak. You can adjust that. Manual safety catch. You can swap it round to left hand as well if you desire. I didn't bother. A little bit of Picatinny rail on the bottom here if you want to throw on your bipod, and an AR-15 style pistol grip. Let's have a closer look then. So it's pretty heavy, okay, scoped up. I'm gonna guess, but it's, I don't know, it's gonna be about £7 something. It's got to be. It is fairly weighty, but it is what it is. I mean, it's that bottle don't help, to be fair, does it? So, but no, let's take it from the top. First of all, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you accuracy. Let's get that out of the way. Weren't bad. This is on my normal sort of test range, 30 yards. This was with JSB Diablos. Okay, that is my grouping. Okay, 30 yards. That was with JSB Diablos. With Acupel FTs, I got a bit more of a better groups. Okay, so it seemed to like the Acupels over the JSBs. Okay, usually on some air rifles it's the other way around, but so yeah, accuracy, we'll go by that target. Not bad. Bear in mind it is me behind the trigger, so that will sort of play a bit of a factor with the factor. See what I did there? So, you know, you guys, as I always say, will shoot way better than me. You will. I'm telling you, you certainly will. And if you can't, then there's something wrong. Right, let's take this from the top then. So, like I said, adjustable stock. I like this. You can adjust the cheek piece on it. It's got plenty of adjustments. I think it's got about six different adjustments on there. All right, might be less. I like that. Proper sort of buffer tube there. So if you wanted to, you could swap that out. If you wanted to, why you would, I don't know. Pretty good. Nice soft rubber butt pad there. Really not bad. Pretty robust. And then there is your pistol grip, AR-15 style pistol grip, all aluminium. The receiver part of this is, I've got to put it down, it is heavy. Let's flip it around actually, show you the other side. Okay, looks nice in this desert tan colour, really quite nice. Like I said, it is a little industrial, this rifle is. I'm not sure if this is Cerakote, I think it is. It's got a few dinks on this, as I mean, it's a demo rifle, kindly on loan from Edgar Brothers. But it's not bad for what it is, sub £500, you know, you can't really argue, and you're getting that sort of accuracy. Not bad at all. I've used rifles that are some, you know, 3 times as much as this, and I'm only getting that sort of accuracy. We won't mention any names. We won't. Yeah, and then obviously you've got your trigger guard is all sort of incorporated into the aluminium receiver. You've got a manual safety catch there. It's not ambidextrous. It's just on the one side. It's not bad. Is it in the perfect location? I probably would have. Seeing as they've put like an AR-15 stock and an AR-15 grip on this, I probably would have had an AR-15 safety. You know, just to put it out there. That would have been me, but hey ho. The cocking lever is pretty industrial, pretty robust. Yeah, it's a little bit rattly and wobbly, but it works. I found it a little bit notchy when cocking this thing. I don't know whether that's down to the mags. Now the mags are huge. 21 rounders in the 2.2 version, okay? Nice and easy to load, okay? So I'll just sort of show you. You basically push that around, and then they're like your, should I say, dare I say, normal clockwork magazines that we seem to be seeing on a lot of air rifles at the minute. So you spin it around, you put your first pellet in, and then that locks it, and then just drop them all in. And then obviously it works under spring pressure. I'll drop the mag in just so you can see what it looks like. So once you obviously load it up, your magazine goes in like so, and you can sort of keep an eye on rounds there. So that's quite nice. A little big if you ask me. I mean, look at that. It's huge. But it's what it is. It's a good it's good firepower, isn't it, really? So you can't really moan. You do get 2 of them as well, 2 mags. So that is really good. So that's going to give you like 40 odd shots in the 2.2. Around 50, give or take, in the 177. So really, really good. Shot count wise, with this with this big bottle on it, especially in the 2.2, you're going to get a lot. You're going to get a lot. This is a sub 12 version. Yeah, you are going to get a lot of shots, no doubt. No, I haven't counted them. No, I haven't found out the exact amount, because on Hatsan's website, it just gives you an FAC version as far as specs are concerned. But you get with these big bottles, you're going to get a load, aren't you? You are. You're going to get 300 plus, easy. Okay. I mean, I've had a load of shots out of this on testing, and the gauge is still, it's barely moved. And I bet you I've had 250 shots out of this. So you're going to get quite a lot. That little door thing, obviously quite nice, you know, not bad. Now, I said this is ambidextrous. It is, as far as taking this panel off here, swapping it round to the other side, and having the cocking lever this side. So you can do that. Obviously you cannot swap the magazine round to the other side. Sorry, I'm just spinning around, because it goes in an angle there. Okay, so you see that bit of an angle. You can only obviously put that in from the one side. Apart from that, not bad. If you're like me, if you're a lefty, you're probably that used to using right-handed gun. Don't really matter anyway. So it is what it is. Moving to the top of the receiver, then you've got like this Picatinny rail here that's built in with an 11mm rail on top as well. So you pretty much, depends on what sort of scope mounts you've got, you're pretty much good to go. You can wang on the scope, and you haven't got to be too fussy about what scope mounts you've got, because they should go on. Should do, he says, should do. Moving to the bottom part of the rifle. I like this, that's a nice touch. There's a little cover there, sort of covering up Hatsan's, covering up the Picatinny rail, and it's got Hatsan's logo on here. So you can just cover it up with that. So that offers a little bit more comfort when you're shooting, depending where you're holding it, or if you just want to lean it on something. Filler area is there. So there's your filler port. Fully free floating barrel. It is shrouded, you can sort of tell there, and it's got an incorporated, well, I say incorporated, you've got a 1/2" UNF thread on there, but it says quiet energy. That QE there stands for quiet energy. So I'm not sure if there's actually, you know, the barrel comes sort of a little bit short, and it's you know, got a few baffles in there or something, but it's quiet anyway, to be fair. I mean, you can't really tell in the video, because I've got like a big metal backstop on my shooting range, so you get the clang of that anyway. So I'm not really so good at doing noise tests, if that makes any sense. But you can throw on a mod if you wanted to, you know, just to quieten this thing down. But at the end of the day, it's PCP. They run pretty quiet anyway, don't they? So you can't really grumble, can you? You know, it's not like you're getting a real loud crack out of it or anything like that. But no, I like it. It's, like I say, it's not the most refined. It's, you know, it's not a Mercedes, you know. It's more of a Massey Ferguson rather than a Mercedes. But it is tough, it is robust. I think you can literally drive over this thing with a tank and it'll be fine. You know, it's not bad at all. For the price point, you can't really go wrong. And I tell you what, it does pack a bit of a punch, this thing. You do get a hard case with it. Let me just grab it. So here is the hard case. It's not bad. You get the hard case. What do you get in the... now this is what you get as well. You get this with it. I forgot to show you this. In fact, I even forgot it was in the box. So you get one of these little handles with the bipod. So you can actually throw that on there as well to make it look even more tactical. Okay, probably a little bit big, you know, and a little bit high depending on where you're shooting, but I don't know, you know, it's options. That's even got a bit of rail there, so you can throw on a light as well. You can really go full on tactical with this thing. I'll show you the manual. I'm going to show you the other bits actually that you get in the box. Now this will be the filler bits and pieces. You get a tool as well. Yeah, that's, I think, what is that? I think that's I think that might be a little single shot tray. I could be totally wrong. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'll annotate it in the video. There's your loading, your filler thingy bob. So they're all your bits. Let's have a quick look at the manual. Usually Hatsan's manuals aren't amazing. Let's get this box out of the way first. So yeah, there it is. Look, with the with that bipod on. Would you? Looks kind of nice with the carbon fibre bottle on, don't you think? But no, the manual is black and white, and just, you know, the photos aren't bad, to be fair. You know, it is well laid out. It'd be nice to be a bit more of a glossy book, you know, but hey ho, that's me just being a bit finicky. Has it got exploded diagrams in? That is the question. Oh yeah, there you go. It shows you how to swap it around for ambidextrous use. Okay. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Have we got any exploded diagrams? Oh, they've let me down. They've let me down. Now let's give that trigger a measure. It was a little bit heavy. It really did feel a little bit heavy to me. It is two-stage. But I don't know, it just felt heavy. It did feel a little bit heavy. 6 pounds, 11 ounces. That's straight out of the box on a demo gun, so we can't really go by that. You could really sort of, you know, turn it down, but like I said, I didn't mess with it. But not a bad trigger, just felt a bit heavy for me, but it's what it is. You can adjust the hammer spring tension if you want. I think it's a spring tension. Adjusting that, I don't like messing with, especially with sub 12 stuff. I just pretty much leave it as it is. If it's shooting straight and it's accurate, then why mess about with it, in my opinion. Yeah, all right, you've got like the likes of FXs where you've really got to fine tune them, but that's another story. I like something that can just get out of the box, zero it, and that's it, good to go, you know. But yeah, the Hatsan Factor, not bad. For the price point, it is what it is. You know, it's not a Mercedes, it's a Massey Ferguson, but it will do exactly what it says on the tin. You know, it's pretty accurate, packs a punch, looks pretty cool, a little bit weighty. Yeah, but what can I say to that? Man up, get yourself in the gym once they're open. But yeah, not bad at all. You know, if it was £1,000, then I'd be moaning a little bit, you know, about weight and quality to an extent, but it isn't. It's sub £500 for a high capacity, high shot count PCP that is pretty damn robust. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. That is Racknload. See ya.